Welcome to the Raven Space. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys joining us. We're going to get right into it. We're doing All Pro, a heck no, with Mark Andrews in the top 100. Let's do it. He's number 32. Let's go.
Finna run the Boston, dripping like a faucet. Haters get a ball, look at me stunt. I don't do it often. Boy, I'm sick. Excuse my coughing.
Thank you guys so much for joining me. We're going to hop right into it. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
Let's go!
Money Andrews is what they call him.
Money Mark, let's go. Money Mark, if y'all watch RDC, shout out. Money Mark.
Well, he's the guy they look for. Mark Andrews having an all-pro year.
Deep drop, throws middle. Andrews caught it, and he's over the middle of the field. Troy Hill trying to drag him down.
I love it. Look at that.
Wow, he's a beast.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The connection him and Lamar have, it's almost like they're just playing pitch and catch. Like, hey, just get up in whatever way you can, and it works out well.
I reviewed the other placement for Lamar. They's in the same place.
What a play, man. What a play.
They drafted him. We were on the same team in the same meeting room for an entire season. Had a very calm nature about him. You know, he wasn't really getting worried or shaken about things that happen.
Do you know what the craziest thing? We should probably do a list like this. The Ravens drafted Darren Waller and Mark Andrews. Imagine if they kept Darren Waller, or if he got his act together. See, sometimes, you know, when you think you're about to be out the league, you get your act together. So everyone's journey is a little different. So I'm not going to, sit here and say, I wish he would have got his act together. Like I said, everyone's journey is different. And also, this Isaiah Likely kid is the truth. So I'm not going there. But again, the Ravens do an awesome job at drafting. And it's crazy that we drafted 2 all-pro tight ends. And thankfully, we got the one that's better. So I'll take it.
You're a rookie.
Make a play. Get open.
And the plays he was making, I knew from the jump, I was like, yeah, this guy's going to be the real deal.
That's the way to show up.
For one, he's a great blocker.
He a true tight end. He not a tight end that should play wide receiver.
And look at the blocking on the perimeter. Look at Andrews setting the edge right there, and then Marquise Brown doing what he does.
And again, this is all the best tight ends have this ability in the new generation of tight ends, right? You had tight ends in the old generation. The best tight ends in the old generation, like a Shannon Sharp, were looked at as, if you were a receiving tight end, you had an advantage, right? Because again, you were a receiving tight end. And sometimes they didn't even ask you to block that much, to be honest, right? Do your job, get a hat on them, but whatever. But in this new generation, you have people like George Kittle, Mark Andrews, and of course, in my opinion, the greatest tight end of all time, Rob Gronkowski, who were great at both. And even tight ends like Travis Kelce, who we don't think of as a great blocker, definitely put in more effort than some of the old receiving tight ends, like a Tony Gonzalez, for example, right? So
He doesn't blow you away with his speed, but he has great hands and athleticism.
Let's go. Win your one-on-ones.
When it's one-on-one for a tough catch, he's going to make that catch.
How do you defend him, right? You want to put a linebacker, a safety? Do you want to put a...
So, I process things. Sorry. They say he doesn't have great speed, which is weird to me, because he definitely has speed compared to linebackers. And we've seen this, especially when he's running the deep cross routes. He's leaving them. He's not like with them and mossing linebackers. He's jumping over corners, right? He's leaving linebackers. So his speed is pretty good for a tight end. I don't know if I wouldn't say he wasn't this an amaze, but okay.
Corner with the size that he has, it's such an advantage.
Watch these young blood.
His routes are very, very smooth. He remind me of the Travis Kelce's, remind me of the Wallers, just finding the spot.
All day. Appreciate you, bro.
Watching his tape, there's not too many linebackers that can guard him. They usually put a safety on him. So it's usually a mismatch there. I think he had 2 touchdowns against us.
What a heck of a route by Mark Andrews. Watch him go out, come in here, and then loop back around. Okaruke, he can't match the pattern quick enough.
Mark Andrews, he's killing the Colts tonight.
He knows leverage.
And so again, that's the beauty of a Mark Andrews paired with a Lamar Jackson. It's very similar to the beauty of Travis Kelsey paired with Patrick Mahomes, where as a tight end, one of the most important things you can do is be able to feel defenders around you because you're operating in the middle where it's clogged up. Like receivers on the outside, you beat one person, you can be open, right? You run a good curl route, a good comeback route. And sometimes, if they don't have safety help, if you just get past the guy, you're open, right? You beat that one guy. A tight end doesn't have that. If you're running a slant as a tight end on the inside or a curl as a tight end, you most of the times have two linebackers around you, and then a safety over the top, right? If they're just playing their regular defense, right? They don't have to be trying to even stop you, really. If they're playing a cover two, you're in between two linebackers. If they're playing a cover three, you have a person at your level, and then you have a person over the top. And so you're always going to be in that kind of situation. So you have to fill that gap. And when you have a player like Lamar who can keep plays alive, it gives you more time to fill that gap, keep on running into the new gap that opens up. So again, one of the many traits that Mark Andrews has that makes him great.
Coverage knows when he's getting doubled. The great ones that can beat double teams when they see him coming are like crazy special. He's savvy.
Andrews came across the field to realize he was in man. The linebacker grabbed him. Josh Johnson threw a perfect football. Andrews tumbles into the end zone.
So two tight ends, a YY set to the right. It's a formation you'll see Kelsey in a lot. You'll see me in a lot. He's running a shallow cross to get the linebacker to bite him in the corner to pass him. He takes it up top, and if it's ever a one-on-one with him with a linebacker or a lot of people for that matter, he's going to win that matchup.
That's
Mark
a great
can
throw
do
too.
it all. He's definitely one of the best tight ends in the league, and he will be for a lot of years to come.
Throws on the run. It's a wobbler up for grabs for Andrews, who comes back.
It's amazing, dog. This is amazing. Shout out. Shout out to Andrews. That again, he's a baller. We all know that he balls hard, and I'm super happy for him being on the list. Again, currently, if I know correctly, there's only one more person on the list that I haven't reviewed. That's coming next, and that's Justin Tucker. That's going to be a short one, just because we know Justin Tucker's the GOAT. So, but this is awesome. Please go watch the other review with Lamar Jackson of this. I'm going to give this an all pro. Again, they do a good job getting all the information, getting the players. I think it's awesome. Again, rankings sometimes, but I think getting the player feedback is dope, and I really enjoy that. So thank you guys so much. Remember to subscribe, like, and share the channel, and go Ravens.